Hello everyone, this is Cam and welcome to another BOTB judging reaction video. And today we are reacting to the Dream Car competition judging. So I've got my friend Darren with me today. How's it going, Darren?
All good, Cam, you?
Not too bad, not too bad. We also got my man Dean GTR. How's it going, bro? No good?
After today's
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out the judging. I haven't managed to watch it yet, so let's see how it goes. All right. Okay, so let's share the screen and go from there.
Bit of a joke, really.
Yeah, must be.
yeah,
I had because when I was making the thumbnail, I was just quickly had a look, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I mean, originally the average was like right in the middle where Darren, I think, was suggesting, and then obviously they must have took some people off. So let's find out.
yeah,
They've got to have. I mean, I've already seen it, so I won't spoil it for you. But
Yeah. All right, let's find out. Okay, share screen. Boom.
like you said, Darren, it was a joke, and the punchline was in our down below.
Well, that's
was the
what you can
punchline.
expect from my man Alan Goma. I should stick to my Mac, man. Too slow. Oh my goodness. All right, let it load for a second. Let's go through some comments very quickly.
You sound a bit echoey as well.
How's it going, everyone? Whoever joined, make sure to give some thumbs up. I got echo.
Yeah, you're lagging quite a bit as well.
What about now?
Yeah, a touch. Sounds like you're in an empty room, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I know why. 1 second. Let's put that down. What about now?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, brilliant.
You're
All right, let's play the video.
You're in sync now.
Welcome to BOTB HQ in Parsons Green, South West London. My name is Christian Williams, a presenter here at BOTB, where we're here this morning to judge the latest midweek car competition, which ran from the 14th to the 20th of January 2021. And just before I hand over to the lawyer this morning, once again, a massive congratulations to Mike Wareham, last week's winner of the midweek car competition, winning a brand new Mercedes CLA 45S AMG shooting brake plus £10,000. I'd like to pass over to Robin Cumming from Onside Law, who will oversee the proceedings this morning.
My name's Robin Cumming from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging process this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors as at. I would now like today's judges to introduce themselves and using the secure link provided,
Did you see his
on the
name?
screen.
It suits the picture well.
The group will then come to a final panel decision.
Good morning. My name is Alain
Good morning.
Goma. I'm a professional footballer, having
Cumming.
played for Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle, and Fulham.
Ooh. Okay.
Good morning. My name is Harry Mendonca. I've been involved in football for over 30 years.
Firstly
Firstly as a player and then as a referee.
Oh, we went quite low. Oh, very close.
Hi, my name is Kieran Fitzgibbon. I played football for more than 30 years, and I'm
That
now
means the
senior
green
coach
player, we
referee.
got it wrong. The green player was going to eat the ball, guys. He wasn't going to add it. He was going to eat it.
Hi, my name's Renee Hector, and I'm a football player for Watford FC Women, and I'm a coach for Tottenham Hotspur Foundation.
Coming on over. I was going to say.
Hi, I'm Matthew Ray. I've affiliated in multiple counties across England, currently in Gloucestershire, and I've refereed from grassroots through to professional academies.
Okay, it went close as well. Okay.
Good morning. My name is Andy Braithwaite, and I'm a football referee, mentor, and licensed observer.
Ooh. Put it inside his mouth.
Hi, I'm Jenna Scalacci, former professional footballer.
Roger's
I'm now
glasses
head
on.
coach on a college program.
Good morning. My name's Roger Wheeler. I'm a referee.
Roger, my man. Put your glasses on, bro.
30 years.
Woo!
Exactly where I had mine.
My name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and footballer.
Okay.
Good morning. My name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having been with Chelsea, Fulham, and Leyton Orient.
Judges, we now come to a final panel decision. For your reference, the larger white cross is the calculated average of the 10 individual selections.
Thank you, Robin. Yeah, so on today's picture, we've got two players challenging for the ball. I think the ball is coming up towards the player in green. He's looking up diagonally. So personally, I took most of the information from this player. The player on the right with the red and white shirts, I think is looking quite low. Looking at the the body language, it looks to me that the player in green is kind of reversing towards the player in red and white.
Of course, he's reversing. And, he's gonna get his missions.
If he's gonna head the ball or if he's gonna control it. I'm gonna start by joining.
You put your reverse gear. The whole gear shift.
Gear stick sounds when he's reversing. It's like
you're gonna reverse it, but he's set on the gear stick.
Slightly in a different direction. Oi.
What is he doing?
And
why four lines?
Take the,
see that fits perfect. Why move it?
Exactly, because they're all over the place. Should have just.
Yeah, I'd have been in zone one. I think bang on.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we got a quite I would say narrow, not so narrow band actually.
I mean, I don't see the point of moving because all the spread, far left and far right, they're kind of balancing each other. So you don't really need to take anyone off. To be honest,
a little cluster, I would say, of 4 crosses.
Just because we get a cluster of 4 doesn't mean that you just have to ignore every single other coordinates.
They balance each other out. There's 2 at top, 4 aside, 3
because that's the way I played. Because remembering Alan Goma's style judging, because he normally doesn't take anyone off.
The furthest on the
you know what I mean? Stick to your normal tactic.
What your thoughts?
Yes, Elaine. I mean, I agree with what you said.
You about glasses on now.
The 2 players and what they're doing. I just thought the player in red, he seemed to be quite laid.
There's quite a large cluster on the right hand side.
Good eye line.
Yeah. 3 that are on the bottom left.
I mean, where the average is sitting at the moment, it's perfect because 4 on that side. And 4 on the pretty much 4 on the other side, and it looks perfect.
Played the ball, but I didn't think it was absolutely.
I was going to sum me up here good.
Okay.
So I'm not as close as several of the others. His body language to me was, there was still a little way to travel.
Right. Okay. So did you take into consideration the player at the back there?
Yeah, as I say, I thought he seemed to be a little bit, what should we say, calmer and have a better panoramic view, if you like.
Right. Okay.
I bet before they went the judging, everyone just went off
the
camera.
Other side, we got
was laughing their head off for like
who is quite
10 minutes.
Close to the player in green.
Or if they're not wearing their glasses, they wouldn't actually see what's happening.
Position.
Thanks, Alan. My take on this particular one was that the
see how far it jumps when they remove people.
Judging by the guy in green, his mouth, the actions of his mouth is almost like an intake of breath. That the ball's, to me, quite imminent. The guy behind him, red and white stripes, his eye line doesn't look as if it's, to me, that far away. He looks almost startled, as like it's coming quite close. And that is basically my point on where I think the centre of the ball should be. I just thought it was a little bit closer.
Okay, so you thought the impact was imminent?
Whether it's impact,
I agree with Craig there.
Carried away with,
as he said, they should stick to the judge at the average because it's already very unpredictable.
I just feel that
Do you know what I mean? As it is where the average is going to land. Now, how are we going to think like, how are we going to think like which judge they're going to take off? Which judge is going to mess it up? That's making it impossible for us.
They should do what they did when I won. Wherever they put the dots, they get the coordinate and they go together and they do the dot, which is
not just a calculated average.
Picture, there's only one player here that's going to win the ball. I think the player in red and white is a bit of passive defending and hasn't really got any interest of getting stuck in there. So I didn't take a massive amount from his.
Well, where that is though, that's perfectly where I like it up.
Yeah, it works out perfect. That's the most perfect coordinate you can come with. But obviously, they're thinking if I do the perfect coordinate.
But yeah, I felt like
then
the
obviously Cam would have to stop doing the reaction videos.
But not
so you have to do something about it.
On top of him. So I've just gone with mainly with the eye line of the player in green and how far away I felt the ball was really.
Okay, thanks, Rene. So what I'll do for the time being, I'm going to remove Roger and maybe Kieran. Can you explain?
No, they're balancing each other, man, from both sides. If you remove Roger, you have to remove one from the other side.
I think a bit like Roger. I think the ball is coming.
I think
like everybody said.
We should go through one of these videos and count how many times all of them go.
Raised horizontally. I think he's backing into the player in red.
That'll be the new competition.
There you go, Cam. Because I think the ball's coming in at pace. That's why I think it's a little bit further away and a little bit lower. I think the player in green is not going to head the ball. I think he's going to play it with either chest or lower down with the body. But I think he's backing in towards the player to play the ball. And I just felt because the ball's coming in at pace, that's why I placed my cross a little bit further away.
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, he's backing towards his opponent. Yeah, Leo, you are,
I agree with Craig.
The lowest, I would say.
Video will be 6 minutes short.
A bit.
It doesn't say.
Your thoughts.
Hi, Alain. Yes, I think the player in green obviously is just going to.
Where's Leo's cross?
In red off.
Okay.
I think. What I did with the player in green.
I mean, they have got an explanation. If they don't have an explanation, say, oh, you know what? I just thought I didn't.
So high. So
it's just I thought it's going to be just there. Then it's a different thing. But everyone's got an explanation. So why removing?
Right, okay.
Unless if someone's
for the time being
crazy
I'm
far away.
Remove, Roger and Kieran and see how the average
that is going to mess it up. That's going to mess it up.
Literally every other word that he's saying.
So yeah, basically it moves slightly on the right as expected.
Moved at least 200 to 250.
Hey, hold on. I was there.
Slightly
lower. I was near. I mean that covers my.
What I'll do?
My cluster covers it.
The lines.
And did they remove anyone else?
Lines.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's my area.
Roger and Kieran, no shit's given. But look, we're there. Don't know if you can see it. Up there. So if they didn't move Roger and Kieran,
yeah,
I would have been in I would have had a big old cluster there.
Yeah. They must have removed someone else, man.
Okay, I don't think that this player is looking, that high actually. So as it is, and if I put the ball on the on the average, this is what we got. Matthew, you are, in the
on the stream though. We was talking about this, and we actually got really, really, really close to the final quarter.
As it is,
yeah, of course, yeah.
If you look at the outline of the player in green, mainly.
They should remove Andy.
Yeah,
I think
I quite like where it is. If I'm honest, I've gone mainly off the eyes of the player in green. I think he's.
They remove another one.
I think we're all actually.
That's what we're gonna mess it up because that's my coordinate right there.
In red.
That is my coordinate. I will show you.
So
that is my coordinate.
I'm happy with that in terms of how the player in green's looking.
Okay. Thanks, Matthew. what I'll do, just because as we've got, we got a, quite
I mean, what's the point in them even playing if they're just going to get removed?
Yeah.
What I'll remove Leo for the time being,
don't,
how it shifts
don't.
the average.
Oh,
very
okay.
slightly.
But if you remove them,
I'd like to hear about.
If you remove Leo, then you have to remove Andy.
From
just because
average,
four people just went in one place, it just because it's all going in Alan's mind that there's a four people's cluster, and he just wants to go there.
And I think it's
That's
important.
Not right,
Kieran pointed out that the guy in green
could have been all over the place.
Still sounds a bit echoey,
into the player in red.
Is
so and the ball is in the foreground coming into the player in green. I think the player in red and white behind him is obviously he's trying to fend him off. He's got his hand grabbed around his midriff and he's pulling his shirt. So I think his eye line, which I think is lower than this blue line here, has shifted from the ball to actually self-preservation, where he's now started to look at the player in green, and that's his main focus.
How many weeks have they removed Roger?
He's a bit startled.
Quite a few weeks, yeah. Recently, he was doing all right, but when he first joined,
I think
Roger, Renee, and then Chloe
Leo removed
used to get removed all the time.
And it's just that how far the ball has got to drop into the player in green, and I think it suits his eye line.
As I said on WhatsApp, my little rant.
For your explanation.
I don't know if you heard it or.
Yeah, I heard.
No, I haven't.
Spot on as well, like.
Yeah, I
You
think
know,
I agree with 7. So
I'd be happy if they kept everyone in.
Cross is a bit
It's
lower.
bullshit of
I think
removing.
because everyone said
Moved like
the
2,
guy in
3.
red, I think the player in green's got him locked in. He's got no chance of winning that ball. I think the player in green's backing into him.
That's where they thought it was in the first place, and they should have gone there.
So for me, I think that
or whatever.
in a diagonal line is a better average for me.
Okay. Also, thank you, Jenna. I think what we have to bear in mind also is, the ball is, comes slightly as on an angle. As you can see, his head is, turned slightly to the left, and so it might be slightly in the foreground. Ari, I haven't heard from you. What are your thoughts?
Oh, thoughts, man. Let me see how many people they removed.
He works better.
I think we're going to proceed to a vote. Whether I think we keep Leo in.
3 out of 10, 5 people. You know what I mean? Like 6 people. Sorry.
It shifts slightly up and to the right. So let's start with you, Ari. So are you happy with or without?
I mean, they don't look at the red and white guy's eye. His eye is high.
I think Leo should stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No way.
Thank you. Renee.
Without.
Matthew.
Yeah, seeing it. I think it looks better with Leo without.
Okay.
Oh man, I would have won.
Andy.
I actually think it's probably.
Well, if they didn't take Roger out or Kieran, I would think hang on. Because I had a big old cluster there.
If they didn't take Leo off,
yeah, sorry, Leo, without I think
I would have been the winner of this week.
Without.
Because if you put it that way, the top cross should be removed as well. So a lot of cross should be removed. So you'd rather stay as it is.
Okay, I'm afraid following the judgments, we will have to keep you out. So let's remove all.
To me, the white cross should be on the blue line.
Okay, Robin.
Doesn't make sense.
We're gonna judge with the average.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, man.
Kieran and Roger.
And as I've said before, what they should do is when they've got the average, they should put that up first. And if they do decide to take judges off, then obviously we see that average as well.
Yeah.
So
it's not just because of hours close or something, but it's about if you want to remove you have to understand some judges are balancing each other, isn't it? So at the first place they shouldn't have removed any of them. Any. Yeah, and especially removing Leo after, that's what messed it up, because the cluster was still alright and it made sense and now remove Leo just because the 4 judges went there. But what about the top cross? Was it Ari or someone? Why didn't you remove that? Oh, sorry, that's the dream car. Well, that's only my free ticket, guys. I'm not going there, by the way. Where is it gone? I mean, what shall I say, man?
Not only are they making it 10 times harder with the amount of judges.
If they didn't remove Leo, would have been here. If they didn't remove any of them, it would have been probably here or something. I would have been in zone 1. But if they just removed them 2 and kept Leo on, I probably had a good chance, because they already took 2 judges off, and by removing another judges, the average moves by quite a lot, actually, quite a lot of pixels. Oh man, sugar. So overall, what do you think? The judges was crap, was good, was very good, or what?
They should have left everyone in.
Yeah, they should have left everyone in. Instead of this bullshit of removing people, it's because not only have you got to 10 judges to try and figure out where they're going to go, because it, like you said before, it's not spot the ball, it's spot the average. But then when you get the average of where they all will be, they go and move it because they take people out.
Yeah. Sad, man. I mean, do you know what? I was so confident. This time. I was only joking. You know how you said, you wasn't confident, then you won. That's what I was saying. I'm not confident at all. But I was actually quite confident. I was thinking I might have a good chance. But anyway, end of the day, it's just another game, and we have to wait for next week. And there's always the next week.
That's how confident I was. I thought I was going to have a shot.
I think if they keep doing this the way they're going with the judging, they're not going to get a lot of players. Players are just going to get peed off with the fact that they keep moving. And I mean, that's 250 pixels away from where everyone thought it would be. Really.
Problem is, do you know what's my problem, Darren, with this judging? It's not about removing people or adding people or anything. They don't see the fact that after removing wherever the coordinate gets to, like, they don't draw the lines, or they don't focus on that. Instead, they focus, is it more close to that cluster? It's not about the cluster. It's about, does it make sense? As you mentioned earlier, that on your time, when you won, they didn't need to do those calculated average or anything. They used to see all the cluster, and then all of them used to come and put a target and say, well, that's where it looks good, instead of that's where it's close to all of us. It's not about being close to all the coordinates. It's about looking good where it looks good.
Do you know what's different as well? I've never, ever seen on these new videos that they're doing since I got my account back, and just slightly before, them say that the coordinated average is off. Can we choose our own and do a dot where they think it is, like the olden days, if you know what I mean? They've always come with the average. So what's the point? They're not.
I agree with Gaz. How's it going, Gaz? By the way, I hope you're good. Right now, they're saying they should stop removing coordinates. Do you know what I think? I would suggest BOTB, if they could stop removing people at all, like completely stop it, don't remove it. Now, the one that constantly going to be very far away from the cluster, replace them. Do you know what I mean? And I know, obviously, we do average here as well, and average lands somewhere right in the middle that no one went. That's okay. That's fine. But keep doing the thing, and then when you see 1 or 2 judges making a lot of difference by going really far, replace them, or just tell them, you know how it works. Have a look at the judging video and prepare yourself like that. I'm not saying that going close or far or whatever, but the way, just look through the other judges' eyes, like the way the other judges think where that is, especially the experienced one that been there for a long time, so they can fix themselves. Give them 3 more goes and tell them, like, and if still someone constantly being far away, give them 3 chances. After that, out.
The thing is, though, as well, if you think, if they keep all the judges in, then that's where it should be. Just don't take them out. But if they start taking judges out, then what is the point in having 10 judges? Go back to 6. You know, if you're going to start removing people anyway, drop them out judges. But what also, if they get good at where say for instance, we do this every day. You know, we line it up on the 2 competitions that they run each week. The amount of people that watch the BOTB group on Facebook and everything, if everyone got together and figured out where exactly it is, BOTB would actually have a problem on their hands trying to figure out who's the winner, because you'd have like 30, 40, 50 people
runner up,
getting the exact coordinate.
Mhm.
And how do they do that? You know what I mean? Like another playoff? Does that push the winning? The winner.
But that's fine, but that's still fair. That's still fair to the people who's playing. Now, I'm not telling BOTB to tell the judges, oh, go ahead and watch Cam's video or someone's video and go there. I'm not saying that, but what it is that can benefit the judges by watching our stream is basically when you carry on watching it and you can see how we going. I mean, we're not saying we know everything and judges don't. I understand they're professionals, but at the same time, like I said, you know, a professional player or a professional person not necessarily should be a good coach, if you know what I mean. That's how it is. You are very professional in the field, on the field, and you might not be as professional in doing the BOTB judging. That's got nothing to do with real life football, by the way, because technically in a lot of the pitches, the ball even shouldn't be in the frame. So how that professional judging helping there? Do you understand? So it's all about professional BOTB player or professional in drawing lines would help more than getting a professional footballer or a referee. Do you know what I mean?
If they start watching your stream and everything, and they figure out where people are roughly gonna put it, how they could use that to their advantage by not putting it there.
Yeah,
I mean that's what's that, Brent, about what I said, Darren.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've heard it. Obviously, Cam, you haven't, but I'm not going to thingy just in case. But obviously, what I said is, I go there, or we go there, they go over here. So
yeah, I know, but it's problem is there, as I always mention, like BOTB obviously has got the whole database where you can see where most of the people went. So I don't think that should be the case, because people got obviously those judges, like everyone think differently. Like I think different than Darren, he thinks different than Dean thinks different than someone else. That's how it is, isn't it? But you should be reasonable and you should have a valid explanation. Now, there was a lot of pictures that we had a cluster within probably the gap probably between maximum 30 pixels, because it's that clear and it's going to be there. So that means it's an easy picture. Do you know what I mean? So it's all about going, because you can't intentionally do things wrong in here, because you can see the eye unless it's a dodgy as in where you can't really get much from the player's eye line and all that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I don't think this is doing anything, because they got the whole database anyway. And I'm not even saying that do anything intentionally. What my whole point is basically you have to stick to a specific strategy you play, because you have to understand this. Otherwise, why would you even put the judging video there? For those players to follow, right? So you're telling everyone, okay, that's how the judging went today, and we didn't take anyone off. Now just join today and say, okay, no problem. That's how the judges play. All right, let me guess. Okay, this player gonna go there, and then everyone's gonna roughly end up there, and he's gonna spend his time and money to it, buy some tickets, and then he find out, oh, I was bang on everywhere where everyone gonna go, but they actually removed 2 judges and he went more to the right. So how is it fair to that person? You know what I mean? So that's why I think they should keep all the judges. If someone's not close enough, should replace them or tell them to follow others, or bring a change to the people's playing tactic. Now, a lot of people say, how can you even change? How can you change someone's thinking? But you can, because if you constantly, like for example, Ari Mendonca, so easy, perfect example. Wherever everyone's gonna go, guaranteed he's going to be at least 50 to 100 pixel high. That's what Ari is going to go all the time. We can so guess Ari's coordinate. He's going to go close, and if the guy is looking here, Ari is going to go there, where it doesn't make any sense at all. That's what Ari plays. Not so. That's how he plays. Some judges are a little bit unpredictable, like Matthew. Basically, sometimes he goes really high, sometimes he goes really low. So it's probably, I understand. Matthews, I understand. But Ari, normally, regardless whatever picture it is, he's going to go high. Now, Ari can easily bring changes to his strategy or the tactic of playing or picking coordinates. Like the way he do, just tell them, why don't you focus on the eyes, zoom in a little bit, work on your picture, on that picture a little bit. The judges who needs working, they can spend a little bit of time. Like you should ask yourself, like, listen, 500,000 people probably playing. We don't know how many people playing, but you have to understand those 500,000 people played their tickets, spend their time, and spend their hard, earning money and spend it in here, and they are waiting from last 7 nights that they're gonna win. They didn't sleep last night probably in excitement. I played 100 tickets and I'm gonna win. So I have to do a good judging to bring smile on those people's face. At least they can be happy, even though they're not close, but they'll be happy because I've done a good judging. So I mean, they can bring changes to themselves. Like Ari definitely needs to do something, work on his coordinates. So it's same like other people's. The way they do it, he can do it. And I also say to Dean, actually, no disrespect, brother, I love you, but I also mentioned to you, Dean, why don't you try something different? So I mean, I respect the way you play and everything. Yeah. I always say, Dean, if he's not working out from last 11 years, he must be doing something wrong. That's what I thought, and I told you I don't know what wrong. Maybe I'm just saying. Have a look at yourself, ask yourself, check your result, and you can work on it. I am didn't win for last 5 years, so I have to do something wrong. I'm definitely doing something wrong, so I have to work on it. Darren, he won after playing a year, so he's definitely doing things really good, but he cannot be good every single week. He's a human, and so that's how it is.
From back then, the judging was a hell of a lot tighter and better.
Yeah, better. That's true.
There's a lot more judges and a lot more thought process, and they spread out.
They are being so unpredictable day by day because sometimes they don't focus on the main guy. Sometimes they don't take other players into consideration. Sometimes they do take those players, even the audience, into consideration. Won't even see their eyes. Do you know what I mean? Stick to one tactic. I'm not saying don't take someone into consideration or take everyone and draw lines or anything, but something specific. Don't be so unpredictable because this game is almost impossible. No, I'm not going to say impossible, but next to impossible, as hard it is already because the way the company is growing, which is amazing.
But metadata, as in the data of where everyone went, as in whoever played, where all of them went compared to where the judges actually went.
Yeah. I mean, that's a very good point by Gas saying we're legally able to offer a skill-based game. How is it skill-based?
You got to guess the average. And then
that skill-based, as soon as you take one person off, this is not skill-based anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, if they didn't take Roger and Kieran off today, from that picture I showed you, I would have had that whole cluster in on that blue line, or even a win.
Yeah.
So we was all in the same area. We was in that middle bit of the chair, and then as soon as we moved them, 3 people, boff, it went to the right. Which, even when you line it up, when everyone was in there, that's exactly how I lined it up. Yeah. Just above the afro, just in line with the guy's eyes. Yeah. And that's exactly how it should have been. And they were all in that zone, so it should have been stayed. No one removed.
I mean, the amount of research, the amount of time we spend on this picture, especially Darren, I have to say hats off to him. He should be in zone 1 every single week.
I'm not, though.
You're not, are you?
No.
You're not zone 1 today. You're not zone 1 last week. Why is that? Because of this, because of that poor judging. But anyway, man, we're sick and tired of this thing, man. I mean, what can I do? I mean, I love the company. I don't want to do anything bad for the company. If I say things, I've noticed that as well. Back in September time, I used to go really vocal on judging videos, and a lot of people stopped playing. I could see in here on my stream as well that they kind of give up. But I'm not here to scare you away, just to say not going to win or anything. But all I'm trying to do in here is just to give a message to BOTB that why don't you stick to one thing, because this game is very hard to win as it is. Do you know what I mean? As it is, it's very hard to win, and when you take judges off, that's it. And it's not me, don't take my word for it. Go on judging videos, read the comments. Did you ever see more likes on a judging video than dislikes? Do you know what I mean? You see 9 likes and probably 150 dislikes. I mean, you see, go through the comment section and you'll see how it is. So I'm speaking on behalf of all those people who's giving those dislikes and leaving all those comments, because this is an easy thing to fix. So easy. Don't take judges off. Monitor the judges. Someone very far away from the cluster constantly for 3 weeks, replace them. When they're far away from the cluster, tell them that, look, try to do something reasonable or whatever, in a way. I know BOTB can't tell them where to go or anything like that, but just watch that video and see. Just have a board meeting and say, guys, watch those videos, judging videos, and see what you done. Should learn from a mistake, and they're old enough, man. They're professionals. They're experienced people. We don't have to. I'm 31 year old, and what have I seen in my life? Nothing really. But those judging has been through a lot of things. What's that?
Nothing, Cam.
Go ahead.
No, you were just saying your age. I was just, for the people that can't hear or lip read, I was just going,
I'm not 41, but I'm 31. 31. 31.
But it's funny that the winner didn't pick the 10 grand box. So obviously, best of the best saved some money there as well. So
yeah, I mean, I've noticed something. There is a lot of winners who didn't take that 10 grand and the money box. They won because of they got to play more tickets for those amount of things they didn't go for. Yeah. I mean, it's all right. I mean, whatever works out for you. If you think that without the cash prize, just the car you won, or probably that is more than enough for you to set you up, yeah, why not? But I always try my best, and me and Darren also he's got good similar tactic and good technique to go for the best prize, and basically did set him up last time, and he won another push, and he can live a lot better life. Probably he can get a bit of a kick to move forward. Oh man! All right, guys. So we're gonna do a BOTB midweek competition live stream tonight at 9 p.m. We're gonna cover the brand new midweek picture, which looks really tricky to a lot of people. So let's try and sort it out for you guys, and let's see how things goes. And I'll see you guys there. And make sure, don't forget to give some thumbs up if you like this video, guys. That'd be amazing. Let's see if we could get 100 thumbs up on this video. That'd be great. Live judging for credibility and new random and unknown people each week. Live judging, I'm not. I'm not on that side. I don't agree to that, I'm afraid, because that live judging will basically ruin the whole experience of the BOTB that originally stands for the what they represent, like the surprise and everything, because you can literally see the live judging and that's it. You know that you won or you haven't won. Do you know what I mean? So it's all right, and I trust that company. It's not, I've got 100% trust. Not even, I haven't got even 0.001% of doubt inside me that for BOTB being dodgy or anything. They're 100% real, 100% transparent, everything. So good there. But at least they need to improve in judging. That's all I would say. All right. So yeah, guys, I'll see you at 9 o'clock. Darren, Dean, thank you so much for joining. And rest of you, I was actually left you for last minute. I was eating my food. You guys probably saw it on WhatsApp. So I couldn't send the link to everyone else, I'm afraid, but I will send it now. And I have to create the new stream as well for 9 o'clock. So I'll see you guys at 9. See you again.